You can tell a man's character when they fight. And I remember when I first saw him, he's younger than me. And he was lean and tall, and he fought a few of the tough guys on the circuit. And you could never beat, like, he'd always go to the end. We had an Iranian guy he fought who was a notorious guy, Reza. He was on the streets wrecking, I don't want to say his name, in jail, feared, 6-second knockouts. And he was about 8, I don't know how old he was.
18.
18.
And I remember that fight because I was really sick that
Having
week.
a war with one of the toughest guys.
Not
only in
not
the
professional fight, like
Professional.
Oh, professional.
But
Okay.
This guy was feared. Like literally, this
Right.
guy fought Jimmy Manuwa, who
Right.
was like a UFC fight on that level in those
Okay.
days. Ahead of his time, feared out of jail. Good friend of mine, you know, but
Yeah.
a complete nutcase. And he was hanging there, and you look at him, you think, no, what? This is a mismatch. And they're going to war. But you'd have to kill him. Or make sense. I remember then, everyone would book him then, because so when you see a guy in a fight, you can see a lot about him.
Right.
You can't hide under the lights of the ring. You know,
Right.
there's an old saying: all the training comes out when you're in that ring. So you
Right.
can't be a world champion and be a clown, or it takes a lot of things. A lot of men will never understand or feel. And I always say to every man, you want to feel the ultimate feeling, apart from having kids, of course, but being a Muslim, but is winning a fight.
100%.
I don't care who you
Yeah?
are. Money, drugs. You
Primal.
say it.
Really?
It's
There's
primal.
no
It's
feeling.
instinctive,
There's
right?
no
Right.
feeling to any man winning a fight. Put your hands up. The people. I'm not lying. It's from the beginning of time, from wars, from Khalid bin Walid to Genghis Khan to Alexander.
Power, yeah.
And
Napoleon.
losing has the same negative effect.
Negative
like,
effect, but
like
then
depression.
it's the hunger of going back.
Okay.
It differentiates the men from the boys as
Right.
well. But any man who steps in that ring or cage, you respect their warriors, because it takes a lot. We were saying that we went to an arena the other day to watch a game, but that feeling of you're backstage getting wrapped, you hear someone's been knocked out, you're next, the cheers, it's like this tunnel, it's like the Colosseum. Doesn't matter where you fight. And it's an alpha male thing, and that's why men and women are different. And to every guy out there, you have to experience it once.
Yeah.
It changes your life. Yeah, every man needs his ass kicked once in his life to be a man, in my opinion.